It's 7 p.m. and now we have access to Atlas, so I say we just jump ahead and go talk to Atlas.
Yeah,
People.
let's go see Ryan. The
Let's
other
go
dirty
talk
cheater.
to the cult. The cheating cult man. Try the lounge door.
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions, is that alright?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Hey, Ryan, buddy old pal.
How you doing? I feel like I already know you.
Drink, Inspector.
It's like I was already in the door, but thanks for inviting me anyway.
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at our
God, he looks horrified at the mention of Kate.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Yeah, he
Well,
does.
we have
It's like,
reason
oh, good
to
God.
believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
So tell me about this affair you had. All right, let's start from the top to the bottom. Let's ask about her death.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate?
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course.
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself?
That's not what we
Of
heard.
course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
All right.
Have you seen this before?
Psh, not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not.
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Really, I can ask about the bicycle. What's the point? This bicycle must have been like it's actually sentient and it murdered her.
Does Simon Thompson
It's a
ride
reverse
bike,
vampire
do you know?
bike.
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Can I ask you about the screwdriver I stole? Have you ever tried Simon's
Have you
homebrew?
tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Okay. What about this key that I stole that lets me into the back of your wife's place?
Know what this is?
Yes, it's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
What if the unwanted gift was one he gave to Emma?
Uh-huh.
And I bet that's going to come back around. Let's hear.
Probably. It's kind of like unwanted, huh?
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Because it draws
Rebecca
attention.
told me about it. I don't know how
Maybe.
it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Okay, time to ask about the mask.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. We had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Ah. Okay then. Yeah, ask about the advertisement.
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent
So
weeks
why
trying
would
to
you have a
find
mask
name
that
for
was
this
used
place.
in the
Took you
course, but you
weeks.
don't use it in the
Like that,
course?
Inspector.
Yeah.
I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Picked the Atlas name at random. What's your opinion on the black scrying mirrors?
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before.
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
I like this guy.
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child.
Other
well,
bits
not
and
that you
pieces
could
of that
tell, always
nature.
playing
Yeah, I'm
fantasy
sure.
games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates, witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind
Right,
of thing.
totally not
I
doing
grew
anything
up
about it
with,
at this
of course.
time.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think
Right.
so?
I like this actor. He's so interesting. He's like the other animated counterpoint to Jenks.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor
Yeah,
house
he's not at all
about
a shifty
6.
fella.
No.
I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Okay, now that we've listened to all of it, do you have any contradictions that we know of? Well, there is a fire truck? I think that was a fire truck. Suspected any emotional problems. First met 3 weeks ago. Well, that's... You were saying that didn't sound right.
Oh, not with, it doesn't jive with what Emma was saying. I think it was Emma who was saying that she was, what was it, did she say she was like argumentative or something like that? And meanwhile he's standing there saying that she seemed fine and happy and everything.
Right.
It's like, that doesn't match, but it's from two different people, so you can't,
Yeah.
they're not contradicting themselves.
Don't get the meeting. So she lost it. Simon rides a bike, but also thinks he drives. Hasn't tried the homebrew. He's never bought a freedom necklace. I call it bullshit. I think he was the one who gave the unwanted one to Emma, who then gave it to Kate. Oh, what if? Okay. Here's some theory time. Okay, what if he gave it to Emma, who's like, no, I can't have this. You can't be buying this for me. Oh my god, we're going to get busted. So she gives it to Kate, and Kate realizes what it is, so she starts to blackmail. And then
Maybe?
Rebecca kills Kate because she found out you're trying to blackmail my husband. See, I say this because I just assume that because I like Rebecca, she's obviously evil. So
Maybe, but I think you're kind of making a jump there.
Yeah. Knows about the window, but not how it got broken. Told Rebecca to tape over it to avoid injury. Made by friends. Represents triple goddess. Symbol not used on the course. Scrying mirror. Used to have a black mirror himself. Used to read black magic satanic rituals. Does not believe in anything supernatural now. But they had people design the mask?
Yeah, what? So that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, so why do you have a mask with it on there?
No. Symbol not used on the course. Doesn't believe in the supernatural. No. Doesn't believe in the supernatural now. Use the black mirror.
Mask made by a friend who died last year.
Symbol not used in the course. Is there anything on the Peter design nation? It was for post. Get random.
I'd say mask made by a friend. Yeah, not used last year. And the symbol not used in the course. Can you do that?
Those two? No. There's got to be something here.
More than likely, but I'm not figuring what it is.
I'm just saying, because we haven't picked anything up new. Let's go check with everybody else.
I guess.
It's a new hour, so I'll walk all the way back. See if anything spooky happens in the woods. Check the clearing. Not clear. Oh, whoa. Whoa, cutscene.
Huh?
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well,
I'm a cop.
policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money. What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
Okay. I'll give you a fine this time.
Pathetic.
What the hell is this guy's issue? Ha! He carved... It's a weird thing to carve into a tree.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into
Yeah.
a tree? Well, he's a diehard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol.